Why spring 2020 is exist? Oh boy. Hey guys, Eric Creel, the Disney, Pixar, and DreamWorks critic here. And today I'm going to keep my original video. If you see my thoughts on spring 2020, click in the link in the description. And today, this is no review, no rant, no extreme epic rant type close one. This is an ultimate, mega, extreme, explosive, epic, super, duper, ultra, hyper, diabolical, major rant on spring 2020. Let's get this started. So basically, I used to excited for spring 2020. It's going to be an awesome season. One we need to see Onward, Mulan, Peter Rabbit 2, and Trolls World Tour, and the rest of the great films to come out in spring 2020, etc., which I'm really excited for. But then came the coronavirus. The coronavirus was started because the rest of the good films might be delayed sometimes, and the rest of the great films will be skipped in theaters to release it on digital and VOD. And the rest of the coronavirus got infecting people because some of the events got postponed or canceled, and the rest of the public places got entirely shut down the doors. Well, despite they're reopened today, but still, my goodness, why spring 2020 is exist? So, in March 2020 is hands down one of the worst months of this year. As for April 2020, it's even worse than March 2020. It's even way harder than this month. So, honestly, I don't know what to explain and what's going on too, because for most of the rest of the concautious things, because Stephen Universe's future got ended, which is pretty awful news. And what else next? Oh yeah, I got to mention that we have my uncontrolled temper, or the losing temper, what have you. The losing temper makes me feel getting my headache, but thankfully I calmed down. But back while I was saying, honestly, spring 2020 is hands down the worst season ever of this year. So, do I have a good things? Yeah, I do admit, because when I was seeing Onward in IMAX with my family back in Regal Gateway Stadium 1640X in IMAX back in Saturday, March 7th, 2020, and then riding the carnival rides at Dell Diamond Stadium with my dad, and then watching Trolls World Tour, my favorite film of all time, watching my favorite shows of all time due to my quarantine, watching my streaming films due to my quarantine from my home cinema. And then the rest of the surprisingly good things that I like about the year of 2020. Or should I say spring 2020, what have you. But oh boy, I can't take this season anymore. Spring 2020 is such a bore fest and disappointment. Ooh. May I excuse me, pretty please? My God! Spring 2020 is hands down the worst season ever this year. Man, I cannot believe why this season is so disappointing to me. My goodness, because of a COVID-19 to infect people, postpone or cancel events, delaying some good movies or skip some good movies while releasing in VOD, and then the rest of the AR cautious things, etc. And thankfully, summer 2020 is still here, which summer 2020 is the final good season of this year. As for fall 2020, it's okay. Fall 2020 is way better than this season. What else is need there to say about spring 2020? Overall, it's not even a 0 out of 10, and it doesn't even deserve to put you on a scale. It deserves nothing. It is absolutely nothing to me. It is one of the worst seasons of this year. Period. I'm done.